There is actually a species of moth that exclusively inhabits the fur of the nice not to brag but I totally got out of bed today. Sloth shirt poop. When the sloth comes down to do his business and larva hitch a ride back up on subsequent poop trips. There is fungus as well that lives in the fur of the sloth. Sloths are the morbidly obese guys that just rummage Cheetos out of their flab folds rather than get up for a snack. Nice not to brag but I totally got out of bed today. Sloth shirt. Tank top. V-neck. Ladies tee for women. V-neck. Tank top. Is T the moth then an example of parasitism rather than a symbiotic? Nice not to brag but I totally got out of bed today. Sloth shirt. Untimely end. What I understand from this sentence is that for 50% of the sloths, the time of death is a time they were on the ground, which would not mean that half the poop trip results in death. Official. Nice not to brag but I totally got out of bed today. Sloth sweatshirt. Hoodie. Sweatshirt. Remember that a sloth's whole survival strategy is nice not to brag but I totally got out of bed today. Sloth shirt. Expending very little energy. On top of that, if they have to avoid any tree with sloth poop under it, then their choice of trees is limited and they start having to compete with other sloths for them. That requires them to be faster or stronger to fight each other, which calls for higher metabolism, which requires them to eat more food or higher quality food. To compensate for that, they would have to develop some alternative defense like explosive speed, which would likely require even more calories. Other products.